So I'm super excited to have this microphone because currently on the R5C I've been using a Rode NTG, which was my go-to over the past year. This thing is hard to come by, but I managed to find a seller. Like, there was a seller on Amazon for a while, but it was overpriced. And then finally, when the price came down, I canceled my back order on Crutchfield, and then I ordered it from Amazon because it was priced to retail. So I wasn't going to overpay for this thing. It's the DM-E1D. It's a digital microphone, so there's no cables. You just hook it up to the multi-function shoe, and it should just work. It's powered by the camera, so it's a dead cat. Ooh. And here it is. Compact, a little bit. It's kind of has a little bit of heft to it. It should be nice to just throw in the bag, slap it on top of the multifunction shoe, and just go. Yeah. So let's actually test out the audio, compare it. So right now you're hearing the Rode NTG. Let's hear this guy. Okay, so I changed the mic to the Canon DM-E1D digital mic. No cables, just power and signal straight through to the multifunction shoe. So how's the audio? Test the audio. Compare, contrast. Alright. That's it. Okay, so this is the default 90-degree stereo. I didn't realize it was a stereo mic. So I was comparing this and the Rode NTG. Immediately I like the Rode NTG better. It did pick up a lot more ambient, I guess because it was on the Canon mic was on 90-degree stereo, while the Rode NTG just defaults to shotgun. So I'm gonna just go through all the settings. This is the not the default, because I actually have the mic low cut since I'm a little bit closer now. So we're just gonna test all the audio settings. So let's start. Okay, so I set the audio on automatic gain. This is shoe mic attenuator off, shoe mic low cut off, shoe mic directionality 90 degree stereo. Okay, this is the same previous settings, only difference is shoe mic attenuator is on. So low cut is still off and shoe mic directionality is 90 degrees. Okay, so this is same as the first settings. Shoe mic attenuator off. The only change is shoe mic is now low cut, so it should cut out the bottom end and any rumble, and the shoe mic directionality is still 90 degrees. Okay, now we're changing the directionality to 120 degree stereo, so it should have a wider stereo field. I kind of hear it does sound different in the headphones, like there's a little bit of rejection in the middle. Attenuator still off, low mic cut is off. Now the attenuator is on, attenuator is off, and shoe mic low cut is on. And then now let's go to shotgun. Okay, so this is the shotgun mode. This should be the most similar to the Rode NTG. Attenuator is off and mic low cut is off. Shotgun mode with attenuator on. Shotgun mode with low cut on. Okay, and this is our control. This is the Rode NTG. I just wanted to go in the same position. Anyway, let's just talk about what's cool about the mic. It adds a different set of features if you are using the hot shoe mount, the multifunction shoe mount. You have a little bit more limited controls if you go to the microphone jack. What I do like about this is it has a menu button in the back, so as soon as you hit it, it pops up to the default microphone menu and you can make a lot of the setting changes. Would have been cool if you had a actual physical dial on here that digitally change the gain, that would be pretty cool. And even maybe LED indicators, maybe that's the next step up for Canon, to try to come up with something that's even better. But I'd love the size. I love this button. I love the fact that you can change the polar pattern of the microphone. It can be a shotgun and 2 modes of stereo. You have 90-degree stereo field and 120-degree stereo field. That's super awesome. And in terms of the audio, the attenuator really is aggressive. So if you're in super loud areas, then you may want to turn that on. And then also the low cut is also super aggressive. It really affects vocals. Like my voice, it just automatically cuts any low end, even beyond. So your voice starts to sound very tinny right away, because it will cut off any of that low end rumble. So I think as a default, I won't use any of those settings and just play with the polar pattern pretty much. Either use shotgun or stereo field. But in terms of like the low end, it makes a big difference, so I'm just gonna leave that off. But all in all, the audio quality sounds pretty good. You know what else we should do? We should actually test the in camera, just to get like what you have straight out of camera when you don't have anything attached to it. So we'll do that right now. Okay, so this is just using the camera mic. The audio obviously is going to be the worst, but this is if you don't have a mic attached, then you just, I don't know, maybe you just need scratch audio, or audio is just not important. Yeah, the straight out of camera audio is pretty bad. But in terms of audio quality, the Rode NTG still sounds the best. It just has a few extra steps to use. What's nice about the Canon is you just pop it on the hot shoe, clip it in place, and then you're good to go. With this, it does sound better, but you do have to make sure you're plugged in, and then you do have to set your levels, which is actually kind of convenient too, because you have physical levels here, and then you can do low cuts, 2 levels of cut here. And then the other feature that's really nice about the Rode NTG is you can record 2 channels of audio, one at -20 dB, so that if you have like super loud sounds, all of a sudden you can rescue it with the second track that is recorded automatically lower. Just in general, for audio quality, Rode NTG is probably going to be best. For convenience, I like the Canon, and I'll probably just be using that going forward, because I don't know, the audio quality seems like it's good enough. I'm not, unless I don't know, make a big deal about recording music playing or something like that. But yep, so I got my new mic. Thanks.